Welcome to students of BCom Part 3. In the present lecture, we are going to learn about internal audit, meaning scope of internal audit and objectives of internal audit. We know very well, basically there are two types of audit: external audit and internal audit. But in the present part, we are concerned with internal audit. In general sense, audit is one that is carried out by the specialist staff of the organization. Being audited and concern itself mainly with the routine checking of accounting transactions on a day basis. With the routine checking of accounting transactions, the object of quickly locating irregularities and making it more difficult to perpetrate a fraud because of constant nature of checking. This definition is given by H. Washerbrook. In the present definition, we see that audit is an internal arrangement made by the organization for its safeguard. The purpose of internal audit is to check day-to-day transactions on daily basis. For that purpose, an organization appoint separate staff for doing internal audit work. Otherwise, an organization may also hire the external persons for internal audit work or professionals for internal audit. Because of internal audit, it is possible to detect fraud mistakes at early stage because internal check system is followed in the organization. Therefore, chances of occurring frauds and mistakes are reducing. But due to internal audit system of the organization, it is possible to maintain decor of the routine work, and the financial transactions recorded are to be checked with the help of audit staff. Some organizations appoint separate staff, that is called employees. Salaried employees are appointed. It means that an internal audit may be conducted with the help of our staff, that is our employees. So therefore, an organization may create a separate department called as audit department for internal audit work. In other words, a separate audit department is formed for conducting internal audit in the organization. The employee of audit department merely relate to the audit work of the concerned organization. They get remuneration in the form of salaries. It is very important. The internal audit is conducted with the help of our own staff. They get remuneration in the form of salaries. They are routine employees. They are our regular employees. The basic purpose of internal audit is not to only examine the books of accounts, but also to review the present working and make valuable suggestions to improve it. Because of internal audit, it is possible to an organization to examine the books of accounts, and also take the review of work done by employees. Therefore, by taking into consideration the work done by our existing employees, the, um, the staff appointed for audit purpose may give certain suggestion for improving our performance and reducing the malpractices of the occurring in the organization. So malpractice is not a good sign to any kind of organization. Due to internal audit, it is possible to give valuable suggestions to the organization, and it helps to improve the performance of organization. That is the benefit derived from internal audit. The purpose behind internal audit is to assure the management that the accounts being properly maintained. Management is mostly related with policy making and decision making. For that purpose, management needs different kind of data, especially financial data is very important for policy making. Due to internal audit, the management get systematic information of financial matter from the audit department, as well as system provides adequate safeguards for detection and prevention of any fraud. There should be a mechanism developed for reducing errors and frauds in the organization. Internal internal audit staff provides necessary information to the management regarding financial aspect and the lacunas in relation to financial matter. Now we deal with what are the objectives of internal audit. There are various objectives of internal audit. The first objective of internal audit to verify the accuracy of records. Verification means to check the reliability and physical existence of the transaction. Verification is very important components of auditing. Verify means check the actual situation and check the actual events happened in the business. It means that in business there are number of transactions are occurring, and to that accuracy of particular transaction or all transactions is to be checked because of internal audit. Another objective of internal audit is to ascertain that the standard accounting practices which have been decided by the management are to be followed. In order to create our own image and goodwill in the market, there is a need to develop certain kind of mechanism specially related to accounting policies and practices. Standard accounting practices are helpful for smooth and efficient working of the organization. Standard accounting practices which have been decided by the management are to be properly followed by the organization or not. That kind of information will be provided through audit staff to the management. Another objective of auditing, internal auditing, is that to ensure that transactions have a proper authority. It means that the authority and responsibility are the two sides of the same coin. But in case of authority, particular powers are given to that authority. if any transaction is occurred, especially financial transaction is occurred, responsible officer should be sanctioned that transaction. And in internal audit, it is possible to ensure that the transactions have properly authorized by the responsible officer. Officers are also working for the well-being of the organization. Another objectives of internal audit is that to ensure acquisition, disposal of assets as per the procedures and system developed by the organization. Here, assets are required for generation of revenue to the organization. Fixed assets are very important for generating revenue to the organization. But proper mechanism should be there regarding assets. For acquisition of asset, there should be proper working mechanism, especially the documentary procedures are to be taken into consideration. Acquisition while acquiring any kind of asset, proper authority should be sanctioned for that acquisition, as well as disposal of asset. Asset acquisition means purchase of asset for generating revenue to the organization, and there should be proper mechanism for acquisition of fixed asset as per the need of the organization. Those assets which are now not useful, or that kind of asset can be disposed with the proper permission and the procedure laid down by the organization. And it is possible to see that whether the acquisition or disposal of asset is done as per the system developed by organization, and that matter will look internal audit staff. Another objective of internal audit is to examine the protection given to fixed asset. Fixed asset are the asset which are purchased for permanent use in the business and not for resale. Therefore, in order to security and proper working of fixed asset, there should be proper protection, and that proper protection have been given or not, that can be checked in internal audit. Another objective of internal audit is that to ensure liabilities are related to the business. Balance sheet shows assets and liabilities. Assets are important for for creation or generation revenue to the organization, but on the other hand, there are our certain liabilities. Audit staff should see that whether the all liabilities are concerned with the business. It means that no private liabilities can be introduced in the business liabilities. That should be checked by the audit staff. Another objective is to facilitate prevention and detection of frauds and errors. We already get information about the types of errors. There are different types of errors: errors of omission, errors of commission, errors of principal, errors of compensating. These are the types of errors. There are three types of frauds, namely misappropriation of cash, misappropriation of commodities, and manipulation in the books of accounts. Because of internal audit, it is possible to prevent and detect frauds and errors at early stage. Therefore, further danger can be avoided because of internal audit system implemented in the organization. Another objective of internal audit is that to analyze internal check system and give concrete suggestions for its improvement. Internal check is the part of internal control. There should be proper internal check system in the organization in order to bring efficiency in the business organization. Internal check system is the system in which no one is responsible for regarding the aspects of transactions. Means not a single person is authorized to sanction the all procedure related to the particular transaction. But in internal check system, the work of employees have been divided among various employees. One work done by one person is checked by another person. Work done by second person or another person is also checked by third person. It means that mistakes or errors are located at early stage. Internal check system is very useful to the organization and it reduces chances of errors and frauds. So because of internal audit system implemented in the organization, the internal audit staff should provide concrete suggestions for improvements of internal system followed by the business organization. Another objective of internal check system is that to provide a channel whereby new ideas can be brought to the notice of management for better future of the business organization. Innovation brings new technology, new methods, new processes, and new thinking. So change is the law of life. In business environment, n number of changes are occurring. That changes must be taken into consideration in our organization and it is necessary to think that which changes are adaptable to our organization and that point should be noticed by internal audit staff and that should be informed to the management for the better future of the organization. A man may come, a man may go, but organization remains constant. A new blood may brings new ideas. It means that new staff also suggest valuable information to the management. Therefore, there should be channel for generating new ideas and that can be brought to the notice of the management. On the basis of that ideas, the management can determine the future business plan and future prospect of the organization. Another objective of internal audit is to make investigations for management. There is a difference between audit and investigation. Investigation is purposely implemented or conducted for making inquiry of specific matter. So that kind of exercise may be followed in the organization for well-being of organization or because of government forces. In internal audit, it is possible to make investigation for the sake of management. Another objective of internal check system is to review entire system of working and make it more effective. Because of internal audit system, it is possible to take review of various activities doing in the business, and by taking into consideration the lacunas, internal audit staff may suggest valuable information to the management for efficient working of the business organization. These are the objectives of internal audit. Now we are concerned with the scope of internal audit. Internal audit is an instrument for financial control. Internal audit is a managerial control tool which evaluates effectiveness of other controls, especially financial matter. Control is very important. It means that while incurring any kind of expenditure, it is necessary to see that budget allocation of that expenditure, and the organization should take care the expenditure should not be more than budgeted expenditure. Therefore, internal audit staff evaluates this is properly implemented in the organization or not. Also, internal check system is proper or not is to be checked in in internal audit also. Especially internal audit is focusing on financial transaction, but also it takes review of other activities of the business concern. The scope of internal audit depend upon the nature of organization. There are different types of organization: manufacturing organization, service organizations, trading organization. Further, a organization may be small or big. Especially in big organization, internal audit staff is appointed. The scope of internal audit is related with the size and nature of the organization. Generally, scope of internal audit involves the following. The scope means what are covered under the internal audit. The first thing we are going to see that creditability of information. It means that there should be strong communication process in the organization, and the information provided by the staff to the management must be correct and related with the business. That is known as creditability of information. In internal audit, the audit staff should see that the information provided to the management is as per the requirement and accurate. Compliance with the policies, laws and regulations. In any country, there are various laws in force, regulations are also in force, and policies. These policies, laws and regulations are made for taking into consideration the government or national interest. In order to compliance with the policies related with business developed by the government, the information and provisions provided in the laws and regulations, it means that the compliance must be followed by the organization, and that is assisting to government for creating its objective. Also, scope of internal audit includes verifying the physical existence of the assets. It is noted that the assets which are on record, they should be actually in existence. So internal audit staff should check that the physical existence of the asset, and these physical existence asset means that the assets are in the possession of the organization. These assets are to be used for the purpose of organization work and not for private work. These assets are properly utilized or not. That can be also checked in internal audit. Another point covers under scope of internal audit is that proper use of resources. There are various resources in our business that should be properly utilized for the benefit of the organization. It means that internal audit staff should see that whether the available resources are properly utilized and with the full capacity. Another point is covered under internal audit scope is that attainments of goals and objectives. Any organization is to be formed with certain objectives. Business organizations are formed for making profits. That objective should be achieved by doing the different activities in the business person. So the auditor should verify whether the goals and objectives are matching, and that can be reflected in the organization work. Internal audit creates awareness in employees to keep record up to date. It means that internal audit creates moral impression of the on the staff, especially accounting staff or account department staff. Every every employee should be alert and take proper precaution about his work because of check internal check as well as internal audit system of the organization. Internal audit is useful to the performance appraisal of the various executives in the organization. In organization, there are different officers working. Their performance is to be checked with the help of internal audit. Internal audit is conducted on behalf of the management. That is very important. Internal audit is optional audit. Internal audit is not compulsory audit, but it is to be done for the well-being of the organization, and that audit is conducted on behalf of the management. Internal audit is also useful to protect the interest of the owners. In case of companies, equity shareholders are the members and owners, but they cannot participate in day-to-day transactions. For keeping their interest, there is a need of proper mechanism about giving assurance of the financial position of the organization, and due to internal audit it is possible to protect the interest of the owners. The scope and objective of an internal audit vary from business to business. Internal audit is a part of the system of internal control. Internal audit is an independent appraisal of activity within the organization. It is very also important. In internal audit, it is possible to conduct appraisal of different activities occurring in the organization. Because of we have internal audit staff, and that staff should take review of various activities conducted in the business. The review of operations as a service management. In this way, in the present lecture, we learned about what is meant by internal audit, what are the objectives of internal audit, and what is the scope of internal audit. In this way, I am concluding my lecture part here. Thank you.